Hi. Hi.
Where are we?
We're at Costco.
What did we just do?
We just got gas at Costco.
And now we are going into the food court. Way
Also,
over there. It looks
what
farther
the hell?
away than it really is.
What the hell is that voice I just did?
I don't know. But now it's gonna be immortalized in this vlog.
Don't.
We are going into the food court at Costco, which actually, the food courts at Costco in California are outside, which is kind of cool. Oh, we just hit a curb.
She didn't really give me a whole lot of space.
No, she didn't. She's glaring at us too. Oh look, friends.
Exactly. I was just like,
Fellow
I'm
vans.
not going to find another better spot than this. So.
No, we just hang out with the other vans. That's so funny. There's a school bus too. Anyway, we're gonna grab soda and then we will chat after that. But soda first. Food acquired. I got an ice cream sundae and a chicken bake and soda to take into the movie that we're going to see right now. So yes, we were driving to the movie that we almost canceled because this weekend is a massive heat wave and we didn't realize that until literally today. So the nearest AMC, we have AMC A-List and we're going to see Beetlejuice. The nearest movie theater is like way inland and about half an hour north. So we really only go if we can like spend the weekend up there, which we do frequently because we try to avoid surfing on the weekends anyway. So if we're not at the beach, we might as well be like up in Laguna Niguel at a coffee shop. Except this weekend, that area is like 100 degrees and down by the beach is 90 degrees. So we were like, well,
just say impossible for the van.
Yeah, that's too much for the van. And it'd be really hard to find shade in like a big shopping mall parking lot. You know, they always have little scrubby trees. It's not enough. So we almost canceled this movie. And then we realized that because we've had the fans on high all day, because it's been about 87 today, our battery's at like 50%. So anyway, yeah, we're driving for an hour today just to charge our batteries to survive the heat wave. So this thing right here is called, let's see, NoggleNation.com. Vincent found it.
It's like marketing for like, you know,
for like kids and stuff.
For kids and pets.
But it basically just, you have this thing that hooks into your like AC vent, and like this is easy to take off and on. So like we just leave this hooked all the time, and then when we want to blast AC, oops, can't do this aflame. Sorry, I got it. We want to blast the AC to the back, we just have this literal hose that goes to the back. Hi, Earl.
Hi, baby.
You want to come up here? Here. Come up to the cat bed.
Good boy.
Good boy. Hi. What we did earlier today was literally just turn the car on and put all the vents closed except for this one and blasted cold air back into the van for Vincent's lesson because he was dying.
It was rough.
Okay, this part of the freeway is very loud, so I'm going to stop this here. But we have AC pumped to the back to keep the back cool while we drive. We're charging the batteries. This is step number 1 in a successful weekend surviving hot weather.
Woo, woo, woo! Okay.
we got back from the movie. We barely made it on time. We like walked in right as the opening credits started. And we have water. I'm really only filming right now because this, I think, is part of hot weather prep. Otherwise, I would literally just talk to you tomorrow when we're surviving. But I just wanted to mention ice trays. We have these awesome, it's like this container that has 2 trays stacked on top of it that goes in the freezer, and it works amazingly. Like we have so much ice on hand all the time because of that. And we have one more other smaller one too that we use that has like bigger cubes. But anyway, this is like the key, is like making sure that you stay on top of ice. You can always buy it, but our freezer doesn't have space for a bag of ice, so we just try to stay on top of it with these ice trays, so we always have cold water, because like, man, cold water makes a huge difference, don't you think?
Yes.
And I usually will put a few ice cubes in the cat's water also. That's usually sitting here on the counter so that they can have extra cold water. I don't know if they care, but it makes me feel a little bit better. So I'm like emptying and refilling the ice trays right now, so we have plenty of ice for the morning, and we should have more ice frozen by tomorrow. And that will hopefully keep us going through the day. And with that, I will see you in the morning. Okay, found a spot in the shade. This is a key aspect of hot weather days, is parking in the shade makes a huge difference. Is there a doggo?
Look at this boy.
Oh. Hi, baby.
Hi, baby.
We're at Doheny Beach. We got here at 6:30 in the morning. Vincent got up so early. Took one for the team.
I ended up going back to bed and sleeping like 30 more hours.
Yeah, but we got here super early so we could snag that really prime parking spot. And we've just been hanging out all day. We just shut the windows and had the air blasting for a little bit to cool the van down. Today the high's only 88, so it's not even as bad as it's going to be tomorrow.
Ugh.
It's just past the hottest part of the day. So now we are going to Doheny Beach Cafe to get frozen margaritas. What? So this is why we don't generally surf on the weekends at this beach. Look at these crowds. Ridiculous. Holy moly. How many surfers do you think are out there? Hundreds, at least. Hundreds.
Billions and billions and billions.
There's so many people. Everyone's catching waves. There's good waves today, but like, holy moly.
Like, yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool.
They're nice. There's so many beginners. You can tell because they all have to wave, like, board or bail on their waves early. There's a paddle boarder out there.
No sense of priority.
Okay, we just picked up another fan from Amazon. Vince is chilling. We had to go run and grab our Amazon packages, so we went to that. Now we're hanging out. We got cold sodas. We have the door open and the fans on. We parked in the sun so that we could charge the batteries after it hit about 5 o'clock. Earl's sleeping in a box. Hi, Earl. Oh, are you so happy in your box? Yeah, he loves it. Picked up an extra tower fan because we already had that one, so now we'll each have one that can be on us, and this one can run on our 12-volt system. It uses the same cord that our phone, our TV uses, so it can charge, or it can run all night with the inverter off, which is great because the inverter uses up a lot of battery at night if we leave it on all night. And now we're doing some tidying up before we make dinner. We went and sat at the beach and watched all those surfers, but on the walk back I kind of started to feel kind of nauseous. It's just the heat. I don't do well in, like, when it's really warm. Above about 85 I start to feel blech, like my body doesn't feel happy. So I've just been taking it easy the last few hours, just been hanging, sleeping on the bed. What's your battery at?
36%.
Oof, that's rough.
See?
Yeah. So
in those days, like those days when it's hot, we cannot net enough power because unfortunately that makes the batteries very hot to just not only run constantly but get charged constantly. So it kind of caps off. Yeah. So we consume too much and we don't net enough. So
tomorrow morning, Vincent found a surfboard to buy. It's a 9-foot. Was it Stewart brand? Is that the Stewart board? We looked at a ton of them on Facebook Marketplace. Anyway, it looks really nice, and they're just in Oceanside, which is like 28 miles or so down the freeway. Literally every single person in this parking lot has surfboards, which makes me so happy. I think it's so fun. So many surfboards. Everywhere you look. Dinner tonight. Goose is begging.
it's not for you.
I was waiting for another odd comment about how we're not environmentally friendly enough, because despite using solar and a compost toilet and very little water, we eat steak. So therefore, you can look back on some of my videos from a few months ago if you want to know what I'm talking about. There's a very funny comment that I talked about in one of my other videos. Okay, I'm gonna eat because I'm starving, and this looks delicious. I think I still got it with the steak cooking. Ben says yes.
I agree. I'm so full.
Good morning, folks.
Good morning.
It is Sunday, and we decided we are piecing out because our batteries cannot keep up, quite literally.
We literally woke up with 0% battery.
Yeah, we woke up with the fans off. On the hottest day of the year so far for us. So that's not good. But I realized that there is a place in SoCal that is close enough to drive to, or like it won't cost us too much in gas, and that is Big Bear Lake. that I totally forgot was an option for cooler weather, because everything inland I was just thinking was going to be super hot, but Big Bear Lake is 77 degrees today. So that's where we're headed. We yeah, we had the dehumidifier going. We had our 2 fans going until they shut off. Okay, so here's what the setup that we have. We put the bed up, and we have the bench right here that has our electronics in it. I can't even show you, but all of our electronics are down here. What we did is we stuck our AC hose like down into the bench. Boom. So it's feeding cold air directly into the AC, or into the electronics, because that's part of the problem, is that the battery to battery charger that charges the batteries while we're driving, it gets too hot and then it doesn't work really well, which is probably why we've been just not able to keep up even with driving. So that is the solution to that. It's our fault for not making sure that the electronics had like more ventilation or a fan or something that we could turn on in there. When we built it, there wasn't even enough battery to make coffee, so we were gonna go get coffee. But yeah, that's the scoop. Basically just mayhem and chaos around here, but I am actually excited to go up to Big Bear Lake because I've heard so many good things. So hopefully it'll be a nice little impromptu weekend getaway. I looked on iOverlander, the app that we use to find places to sleep, and there are tons of spots that are like Forest Service pull-offs. So I think we should be in good shape. I'm sorry, this shadow's annoying. I think we should be in good shape. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Oof, that's rough. No bueno. Earl, I wonder if he's gonna come up. You should, because this is not a fun. Oh, do you go in his box? Yeah. Okay. I put the box up by the window so he can sleep in it if he wants to, because he really loves that box. So hopefully don't hit any brakes too hard while we're flying. Okay, surfboard acquired. I had to switch to my phone because the camera battery died, and because the inverter wouldn't turn on this morning, I couldn't charge the extra batteries. Woo, we're doing great. But surfboard acquired, I'll show it to you later. We put all the surfboards inside the van so that they don't have as much wind drag while we're driving on the freeway. And I'm just gonna be knitting. I'm working on a cute little cardigan. So this is like the back bottom of it. I think it's turning out really cute. I think this pattern is fun. It's a fun one to knit. And we're gonna be driving up to Big Bear Lake now. So it'll be a few hours. All good?
All good.
Okay, meet you up at Big Bear Lake.
Also, this is 100% waterlogged. There's like the big bulge, and now when I'm moving it around,
Yeah.
it leaks water.
Oh yeah. Time to go.
Time to go.
Wait, show it off first for a second. Very nice, very nice.
Can you take a picture, actually?
Yep. Yeah, we had a much smaller bubble that started a while ago, but she's officially dead. It's leaking all the seawater out right now. Woof.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, it's totally delaminated.
It's taking water.
It's done. Good time to toss it in the trash, unfortunately. Well,
That was nice for a minute.
Big Bear Lake seems really cute, but we gotta go. We grabbed a snack and we stopped at Stater Bros to grab some stuff for soup I'll make later with the leftover corn that we made the other night. But yeah, just from the time we got here about an hour ago, I gotta turn it around. There's a forest fire that's coming for us. There's a forest fire that literally like exploded in size in the last couple hours, and they've already evacuated a neighboring town, like a very nearby Arrowhead Lake. We're in Big Bear Lake. It's literally like the range of the heavy smoke is like right outside of where we are. My eyes are burning, and I have COVID lungs still from catching a pretty bad case of COVID in 2020. I can really feel it when this kind of stuff comes. Like lungs just start to ache faster than Vincent's does. So Vincent's do. Is it plural? I don't know. Anyway, So we gotta go. We're gonna head out. We survived this really hot day. Luckily, the forecast for tomorrow isn't quite as hot. We'll survive it. We still got done what we needed to do today, which is charge the batteries and cool down the van. We accomplished that, which is all we needed to do. We just didn't want to spend more time driving, but here we are. So
you gotta do what you gotta do.
this is one of the really hard realities, I think, of van life, is that you're so affected by what's going on outside, and you just really can't control it. A lot of times you just can't control the weather, you can't control the wind patterns, you can't control like how busy the roads are, and it just, all of it affects what you can get done in the day. And definitely today is not a good day for us to not be able to get any work done, but that's just how it is. I think I got a ton knitted on my sweater. It's right here. It doesn't even fit in my little thing anymore because I've knitted so much of it at this point. So I will just be knitting some more. We're listening to Fourth Wing. Vince is listening for the first time to Fourth Wing. So we will continue to listen to Fourth Wing as we drive out of this very cute seeming town in the very red sunset from all of the forest fire smoke. Okay, where are we headed? Everything's kind of expensive up here. It's like a little touristy place.
It's $4.79 average around here.
Yeah.
However, Yucaipa, there's a couple of places. One that is like $4.09.
Oh, it's worth going down there,
Yep.
maybe.
That's what I'm thinking. But Yucaipa, I mean,
It's hard to get there.
it would be like
No, just a
you're
little
gonna
bit
go up, and then blah blah,
That's not a big deal.
Beaumont,
No,
Temecula.
that's fine. Oh, and I forgot to mention, so we had that board that started taking on water. It was just it was like leaning outside the van because we can't fit it on the board hooks that we have. So we were literally trying to figure out what to do with it. And we saw a guy coming over and kind of like checking it out. So Vince jumped out and it was like, hey, we're getting rid of that. You want it? And he's like, sure. His wife goes, thanks a lot, guys. But they were really nice. We had a little conversation with them.
The wife was like, oh, honey, no.
Some guys just can't resist a free thing. But they said that they've been here since 2003? 2003 they had a big evacuation where the whole town got evacuated. So we were just chatting with them about the forest fire too. Okay, I'm going to show you what it's like out here. It's bad. Oh, hi, Earl. Come on. Come on down. Oops, sorry. This way. Come on down. Every day. Ouch. Settle in.
Ooh, we're going to do
Good boy.
inside here.
Hello, friends. It is the next day. We did make it back to Dana Point / Doheny Beach at about 9:30 last night, and then we basically just fell into bed and fell asleep. We didn't even make food or anything. We were both so tired. But yeah, now we're here, parked in our usual spot, which you can't even see because it's too bright. There we go. Parked in our usual spot. We're kind of half in the shade right now. It's 12:30, or it's never going to be great, but I needed to charge my iPad and computer because I'm working on a pattern right now that I cannot put off. So we decided to close all the windows, turn off the fans, and we are blasting AC. So we have all of the vents covered, and then we have the tube that runs all the AC through into the van. It cools the van down really quick, I think, and Vince is working on stuff. So we're kind of taking this minute, like while the sun is overhead and there really isn't anywhere that has great shade, to kind of like charge the batteries a little bit, and we'll charge them additionally, with the car being on, and cool down the van fast with the AC, and then we'll be back to having this door open and fans running everywhere in a minute, but that's kind of how we're gonna get through this, I think. Like I said, it's 12:30, so this is like the hottest part of the day. By like 3 o'clock, it should be cooling down again. Update, sorry for the annoying lines from the LED light, because we don't have it on high. But it is dark outside. Oh,
there,
thank you.
Better?
Yeah. We survived this day with a combination of sweating and putting the fans on us and drinking cold drinks. And how do we end up on battery, by the way? What do we end up with? Where are we at right now?
39%.
Okay, so we didn't lose any, basically. That's kind of what we woke up with.
We ended up having like a part of the afternoon where we were like fully in the sun, and where the sun was not as hot anymore, so we charged up a little bit and then dipped back down. So it's fine, and we're finally going to be able to just go back to normal temperatures where we can actually charge during the day.
We can have fun again and go surfing again and do all kinds of things.
You know what? I want it to be cold enough so I can freaking drink soup.
I know.
I just want soup.
I got
September.
soup. I got soup fixings to make soup when we were in Big Bear Lake. Which, by the way, fire update. I'm really glad we left when we did, because now all of Big Bear Lake's under evacuation warning, which I had a feeling about. I'm really, really glad we drove down when we did. I included a clip. You can't see it very good, but I included a clip of the fire. We could literally drove right past a mountain on fire, and all these firefighters and all these fire trucks. So that was kind of scary. I'm glad that we left when we did. As an Arizonan, forest fires kind of scare me, because we hear about them so much, and we know how much damage they do. So, so I'm glad we left when we did. We're back at the beach, and tomorrow the high should only be 82. So I think this is officially the end of this vlog, because we will be back to normal operations tomorrow, and then from then on, the rest of the week looks beautiful. It should be like in the low 70s. So I'm very happy. I've just been working on a pattern all day for Pink Pony Club Chaperone. I've been working on a pattern and a print-on-demand design, actually, like a cute little tote bag design. So I've spent about 7 hours staring at the computer today. Now I'm probably going to settle in and keep stitching this Halloween pattern.
Machine.
I'm not a machine. Good thing I enjoy stitching for fun. And we're gonna hang out and settle in for the night, probably get some Del Taco or something for dinner, is what I'm thinking. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this vlog was informative and helpful for any of you living in a van, and or just interesting to anyone who likes to follow us, just to live vicariously through us. It's been fun, it's been grand. I always love sharing this kind of stuff that starts to feel so automatic. It's fun to remember that like it's useful information for people who haven't lived it. So anywho, check out my Etsy shop. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you made it to the end of this video, because that means that you liked it. And I will catch you guys in the next one.